stage now set for the Super Bowl, today the NFL faces blistering headlines tarnishing the league's reputation.
We're not doing a good enough job here.
Under scrutiny, Commissioner Roger Goodell says the NFL will address long-standing concerns and a lawsuit filed by former head coach Brian Flores that the league's unfair hiring practices keeps minorities out of top jobs amid accusations of systemic racism.
We won't tolerate racism. We won't tolerate discrimination. If there are policies that we need to modify, we're going to do that.
In a league where 70% of players are minorities, only 3 minority coaches head the NFL's 32 teams.
You don't need a lawsuit to see that there's a problem. I think the numbers speak for themselves.
With the Miami Dolphins also accused of trying to lose games for better draft picks, spelled out in this lawsuit, the team's owner denies the allegation.
I learned from another high-level executive that I should wear low-cut blouses.
Last week, Congress heard allegations of sexual harassment off the field with the Washington Commanders football team. Those allegations also denied.
We need to understand what really truly happened in those circumstances and treat that in the best and most serious way we can to make sure we preserve the type of culture we want in the NFL.
In the shadow of the Super Bowl, the league says it takes allegations and lawsuits seriously, but whether meaningful change will actually come remains to be seen. Lester?
All right, Miguel Almaguer tonight. Thank you. And when the Super Bowl kicks off on Sunday, it could be the hottest ever played. The temperature at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles is expected to be in the 80s. It could break the record set by Super Bowl VII back in 1973, also in LA, of 84 degrees. Just developing a shooting late today at a high school in Buffalo, New York. Authorities say a student and a security guard were shot outside on the school grounds. Police say the student was undergoing surgery and the guard was shot in the leg. Police are searching for the suspect. In just 60 seconds, another top Republican breaks with the RNC over how it characterized the Capitol attack. Our exclusive. And a scathing new report on the administration's handling of the Afghanistan withdrawal.
Who's on it with Jardians?
We're 25 million prescriptions strong. We're managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk.
We're working up a sweat before coffee and saying no thanks to a Boston cream.
You guys are wondering, I'm checking for rubbing. And it's gonna be rubbing there.
We can help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And Jardians lowers A1C.
Jardians can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Mucositis is a serious side effect that may cause a rare but life-threatening bacterial infection, and skin of the perineum can occur. Stop taking Jardians and call your doctor if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction, and don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardians with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and the risk of a fatal heart attack?
With Jardians.
Ask your doctor about Jardians.
I'm gonna try a couple more.
Rings on here. January 6th attack. The top House Republican today becoming the latest to take issue with how the Republican National Committee characterized the attack. He spoke with Garrett Hake.
Tonight, Republican lawmakers continuing to distance themselves from an RNC resolution appearing to describe the events of January 6th as legitimate political discourse. After days of
Never
dodging
touching.
questions on the topic, House's
That's all it takes.
Republicans speaking exclusively to NBC News.
I think anybody of their own notice that entered this building that read it is not legitimate discourse, but I don't think that's what the RNC was talking about when you talked to them.
The RNC's Friday resolution censuring Republicans Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger for their work on the January 6th committee.
Did you agree with the decision to censure them?
The RNC has to go to, I think there's a reason why Adam is not running again. I think there's a reason why Liz would have a hard time if she didn't. I don't think she would.
Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell joining most Senate Republicans in pushing back on the resolution yesterday.
It was a violent insurrection. The issue is whether or not the RNC should be sort of singling out members of our party who may have different views from the majority. That's not the job of the RNC.
All this as the criminal investigations into the attack continue, with Maryland man Matthew Miller, accused of attacking police officers outside the Capitol, today becoming at least the 213th person to plead guilty to federal charges. Tonight, the January 6th committee subpoenaed Trump trade advisor Peter Navarro, who they say helped develop the plan to overturn the election. Lester?
Garrett Hake at the Capitol tonight. Thank you. We all remember those desperate scenes during the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan, which has left Americans still stranded there. Now, a highly critical report by the Army faults the Biden administration for not seeing what was coming. Here's Andrea Mitchell.
The chaotic and deadly U.S. evacuation from Afghanistan stunned Americans and the world and cost the lives of 13 U.S. soldiers. Now a damning new report blames the Biden administration for being slow to evacuate U.S. citizens and Afghan allies, according to an Army investigation first obtained by the Washington Post. One national security official